Hey Andrew, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Well, great job, by the way, and
Yeah.
with
Thank
the
you.
week six project.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, really nice. Let's see if anyone else will join there. I mean, do you have any questions for me in the meantime?
Um,
You good?
trying to think. I think I'm good besides like JavaScript because I'm still like really, really confused about mostly JavaScript.
Okay, okay. I mean, anything in particular?
I think it's just like the format because like every single time when I like look at like anything JavaScript related, I'm getting like really confused at how to like format it to be like that code
Hmm.
because it's like super specific sometimes and it's just really hard for me to keep up with it.
Well, one of the tricks that web designers are doing right now when they, aside from asking their peers if they have an issue with JavaScript or, they have a question about some of the code, they'll just go to Chat GPT. They'll use AI,
Yeah.
yeah, and say, hey, you can actually take a snippet of your code and
Yeah.
then ask. Claude is probably better at it, and Claude is um the free version will actually look at code, yeah, at least
Yeah.
a little snippet of it, and it'll come
Yeah.
back and say, this looks good. No, this doesn't look so good. Let me give you something that actually looks better. And they'll give you back a snippet of code that may even be better.
Yeah.
So in that respect, I don't have any problems with AI. So if
Okay.
you like you're in the middle of doing something, and it's 8 o'clock at night and you're home, and you just wanted somebody to check a little bit of your code really fast just to make sure that it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, use Claude, use ChatGPT. We all use it.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
only thing that I think professors frown on is if you ask ChatGPT or Claude to do the whole thing for you. But just
Yeah.
to review a little bit of code, go for it.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll come back and give you something that it'll tell you it's good, or it'll say, you know what, I think this is going to be a little bit better for you.
Yeah.
Then it and what's cool about it also, or more cool, is that it'll explain why, if he gives you an alternate piece of code, why it works.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's awesome. It's amazing. That portion of AI is incredible at this point.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, don't be afraid to go in there and just kind of have it, have AI review.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Alex, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, buddy. I didn't get anything for um week six, so I'm assuming you're going to be sending that to me at some point.
Yes. I've been kind of like been working backwards, I guess,
Okay.
or like trying to like I got some more of like the Zybook stuff in.
Okay. Zybook is great, but be careful that you don't let your because the Zybook is good stuff, but it doesn't count as much as your assignments, your
Oh,
Google
okay.
assignments. You really have to get those in. So yeah.
All right.
All
So yeah,
right.
I'll go ahead and get those in first then.
Yeah, and after 3 weeks, I don't accept that later work because it's just too late.
Okay.
So remember, you got your due date, and then you got a week after that, you could hand it in with a 10% penalty. After that, it's a zero.
Okay.
So don't get too far behind with that stuff.
All right.
Any questions for me?
Um,
Anything you don't understand? Anything weird? Have you guys been utilizing the tutor that's in the lab?
I just found out about it. Like when I was in Tabor when I was doing some homework, I saw like a flyer for it. I was like thinking of maybe using that time for a tutor, but I ain't sure yet.
Yeah, I mean, what some people have done in the past, because we have that standing lab available to you guys at 1 o'clock. So you can even take the course from the lab. And then
Mhm.
those machines have all the software, have everything in there. And then you could make arrangements with the tutor at some other time that's more convenient to you guys. And the tutor has already taken his classes done well. So they could give you some really, really good insights, you
Yeah.
know, at that point. So definitely utilize, they're paying her anyway. So might as well use it.
All right, yeah.
What was that?
Hmm.
Uh,
Oh, I
yeah,
was,
good.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Um, just as an aside, as you guys go through the things that you're doing, and Andrew, your stuff was really, really good. So going forward, one of the things that I did notice for anybody else that's coming in later and looking at the recording of this, um, you got to make sure that your pages are responsive, which means as I move the browser and I resize the browser for different screen sizes, the pictures within it have to resize as well. So if your page resizes, but then the picture or the image stays large, that's not good. So you got to make sure that you're using either Bootstrap, or you're using your picture is inside a grid, okay, or a table within a grid, to make sure that the images resize. Also, taking those images and just throwing them to the left side of the screen doesn't, yeah, that doesn't count toward a responsive site. So if your site's not responsive and all the images are to the left, that really doesn't do anything, and you're not going to get credit for a responsive website. So make sure you guys have that built in to your sites. That's what I've noticed. Also, another thing, if you have a menu on a page, that menu should be on every single page in your website for easy navigation. It's great that you have it on your index or your home page. Great, so that you can move to another page. But then if you don't have the same menu so that you could move back, makes no sense at all. So then you have to use the back button to get to the previous page. That makes no sense. So you got to have that menu on every single page of your website just for easy navigation. Those are the things that I've kind of noticed. Also, I think I've gotten one or two sites for week 6 that didn't have any pages, other pages at all. So, or the menu was there and the menu didn't work. You clicked on the menu items and it just didn't take you anywhere. So that was also a little on the weird side. So make sure that, you guys have to test your stuff before you upload it into Moodle. Put it in your browser, test it, make sure all the pages work, make sure your menus work, make sure your CSS works. Um, don't put any style commands in there. And I think all of you have done great with that. Um, just testing, test, 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 and then zip everything up and then upload it into Moodle. And then, because that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at every page. I'm going to see how you guys did everything. I'm going to look at your HTML. I'm going to look at your images. I'm going to look to see if this, if you guys are actually applying what you're learning in Zybook on your websites. So very, very, very important for all of that stuff. That's the whole point of the assignments in Moodle, just for you guys to demonstrate that you've actually absorbed the material and you're applying it. So that tells me, yeah, you guys got it. You're doing it correctly. All right. Um, it's already going to be 2:10. I'm going to probably hang out for another minute or two. Andrew, Alex, unless you guys have anything else for me, you guys can head out. That's the only thing really I wanted to say.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Have a good
Have a,
weekend, guys.
yeah, you too.
Thank you, you too.
Happy spring break too.
All right. Have a great spring break. All right. I'll just hang out for another minute or two. Again, I can't stress enough. You guys really, really, really need to test your websites before uploading. Make sure that your menus work. Make sure your menus on every page. Make sure that your responsiveness for, resizing that browser, that stuff works because it's going to count against you, especially going forward now. Um, Make sure that your images resize. Make sure that, everything looks nice. Don't just throw everything to the left side of this of the web page. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look professional. Um, so just test, test, test. And if you don't understand something, you can always email me, go to the tutor, or actually, you could always ask ChatGPT or Claude or some, your local AI that's free and ask to get a snippet of code, make sure that it works, put it in your web pages, make sure that it works again, and then upload everything. You guys will, you're not going to believe how easy that stuff is. Just make sure you have it in there. Okay. Um, I think that's pretty much it. It's 2:10. Nobody else is here. So have a fantastic weekend. Have a fantastic spring break. And I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Take care. Bye.